See, I'm right back at it with part two. Sorry about my phone ringing at the end of the video. I got a call and had to cut it short. That's why I'm doing part two. And I guess it makes it a little bit shorter. But here we go with the rest. I do have some CDs I could show too. I don't know if you guys are interested, but maybe next video I can show the CDs. So we're gonna start off with an artist that I don't usually find in this part two. We have Marty Stewart, and I really enjoyed his voice, and I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with him and his work. I know I need to get more familiar. Artist I love very much, Ray Charles Live. This is on Atlantic from 1973. It's a gatefold. And next up, Sinatra 65 for $2. It does also have the original Capital City in there, which was really nice. Great comp. Not much I can say about there. Well, there is a lot I could say about it, but I don't have to say much about it because it's awesome. Another album from Wilf Carter, Back to the Bible. This is some gospel, country, western music, and it's just nice to put this on and listen to it. Yeah, I've just been really busy with college and stuff, VC, so haven't been able to make any videos, but have a lot of good finds. So let's just wanted to mention that. So I hope you guys know I'm still around. Nancy Sinatra. This album I do have, but it had a bad mark on it, so it was awesome to get it. It was awesome to get an upgrade of this, and this is on the Black Reprise Mono. I think these ones were $2 or so, and yeah, so they're in really nice condition. And here we have the Supremes A Go Go, Canadian pressing on Motown. Who doesn't love a little bit of Supremes? One of my all-time icons here, we have Chuck Berry's Greatest Hits. This is a 1965 Canadian pressing on the Blue Chest label. That was really cheap, so it's really nice to get Chuck albums for cheap, because sometimes it can be a bit pricey, I'm sure, as you guys know. This one's got, the cover's got some water damage. Big soundtrack collector, so to get the Frankie Avalon and Beach Party was really nice. Cover is like, I mean, the record is almost perfect, which makes no sense. This is something that I don't understand when somebody has a beat up cover, but the record's nice. Like, I guess it makes sense if you're partying at the beach party with that album, but anyways. Now we are going to move on here to, this one I had to pay a little bit more for. I don't know if anybody here even likes this guy, but Eminem from 2008. This is a European pressing. It's also a great album in my opinion, and Eminem is one of those artists who people kind of don't like, and I don't understand why. Being a hip-hop fan, that's a great addition to the collection. And I think these finds were a little bit more, but not too crazy. Here's a Canadian kind of weird comp that I got at a garage sale like a couple weeks back before garage sale stopped. This was sealed. It's like an Okanagan. The Okanagan is in British Columbia, Canada. It's got some weird songs on it, so I kind of had to get it for 50 cents. And it was sealed, so let's just pull up this last stack here. There we go. That's better. Now we're going to get into one of my favorite artists, Gowan. This is a 1990 album called Brotherhood. Lost Brotherhood, sorry, on Columbia. Really good album. If you haven't heard Gowan or this guy here, you should really check them out. They're really good. And this is a later reissue of Elvis Presley's Harem Scarum, Harem Holiday in the UK. And it's, you know, people may say it's the worst album ever recorded. I disagree. There's a few good songs on it. On every Elvis album, I can pick out a good song. And it's Elvis, and his voice is amazing. So, Sun Collection. Sun Sessions. This is the 1987 version. US pressing. I was missing that one for a while for some reason, and that's probably surprising to a lot of people, but I just never never picked it up. Alrighty, here we go. Sorry guys. Just trying to remember what this one. Ah, yes. I'll show you guys this. Still in shrink wrap, a little bit of tearing on the shrink, but another hip hop legend, one of my absolute favorites. Not a lot of hip hop fans here in the VC. Tupac, the legend, doing How Do You Want It? And this also has California Love on it, and a lot of other good songs. And if you're a hip hop fan, I'm sure you know who Tupac is. And if you're not a hip hop fan, then let's move on to the next one, my friends in the VC. And if I would have had these organized, then we could have Elvis Christmas album. This is a UK pressing. It didn't have this version. It's not Christmas yet, but it will be here soon. And yeah, I always pick up Elvis variations. Here we have a UK pressing 50th anniversary label of Potluck, one of his great albums, which I really enjoy. Here's a German compilation. I like that picture there, so had to get that. These were like $2. They're in great condition. This one's on the Astar label. Not sure if anyone has ever seen those albums. Now this for $2. Elvis' second album, original Canadian pressing. First pressing too. This is for $2. Record is immaculate. And always on my mind, Elvis. I'll show you the vinyl just because I know how you people are obsessed with colored vinyl. 1985 purple vinyl. That one is usually about $10 at the shows and stuff, or I don't know why people like to charge a lot of money for that sometimes. But yeah, and it's a good album. Something I didn't have in the collection yet. Elvis picture disc. This one's kind of odd. It's kind of an odd picture. I don't know if you can see that. If I even have it turned the right way. But it's Now or Never. There's a lot of different songs on there, so cool for the picture and stuff. Here's the Sun collection from 1976. Canadian pressing. If you care. I buy any copy of this album I can because this is one of my favorite Elvis albums. That's the Way It Is. This is a 1981 Best Buy pressing. And they don't sound bad at all. So when you see Elvis Best Buys, they're not too bad. And this was a nice garage sale find from probably about 3 weeks ago. Simon & Garfunkel bookends in the original shrink wrap. No poster, but beautiful vinyl. Bob Dylan's greatest hits. I mean, I have about 6 Bob Dylan albums, but this album is just a solid listen. Here's another album on Columbia. It was funny. All the 3 albums I got at this garage sale were all on the Columbia label. I don't know. It was just kind of cool. Nash McCon. If you haven't checked out, I'm sure you've heard one of their songs, their biggest hit, but this one is just a cool album. Good late 60s, early 70s music. Then we will finish this off with 2 Goodwill finds. The Cult from 1989. I don't see their albums much. I saw them last year opening up for Kiss, and I definitely am into them now. Oops, I dropped the cover, and it's okay. One more to show here, VC. Printed inner in there. And we'll end it off. We will end it off with a beautiful copy of Jim Reeves' gospel album in shrink. What would be one of my videos without showing Jim? Love Jim. Really good. And I've really been enjoying your videos, especially the live streams. Me and Mr. Mayo, Elvis Presley Collector, my friend Jordan. Even Ed did one at King's Court, and it was really awesome. I really enjoyed the videos. I'm really busy with schools, but I'm still watching your guys' videos and loving them. So if you haven't checked out part 1, go do that. And I hope to make another video soon, but you might not see me for a little while. But I do love you guys, VC, so take care and have a wonderful rest of your week.